What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again, and today for you some Black Ops gameplay, playing a little domination, your standard 66 domination on the map Radiation. No ground war here, ladies and gentlemen, using the AK-47 with flak jacket and a dual mag. And I'm pretty familiar with Black Ops. Not everyone who's subscribed to me is 100% familiar with Black Ops. A lot of you may have started Modern Warfare 3, so just to cover, this is a great map. This is a great map to play, and it's very good for domination. It flows very well. It's kind of a triangle pattern setup in terms of the flags, so the flags are constantly changing hands. I do get a pretty good final score of this match, and I play the objective crazy well, and you're going to be seeing all the points I score and all the caps and all the defense I get. But I'm using dual mag, and those of you unaware, dual mag in Black Ops is amazing. It's not only does it give you a benefit every other reload being faster than your standard reload, you also have the benefit of a little bit of extra ammunition, which kind of, a lot of people like to run Scavenger as their first perk just so they can have the extra ammo. You don't really need to. You put on dual mag, and that frees up your first perk for flak jacket or even ghost if that's your thing. But personally I rock flak jacket, and that's what I'm using throughout this match is a flak jacket, AK-47 with a dual mag. But we're not going to be talking about gameplay. We're going to be talking about something much more relevant than a game that came out 2 years ago. We are going to be talking about Black Ops 2. Now I realize everyone and their mother has put out a video about Black Ops 2, and with good reason. There's a lot of that. It's good with good reason. When a new Call of Duty comes out, that's definitely a new beginning. I've said this before, I'll say it again. When a new Call of Duty comes out, that's definitely a new beginning for a lot of smaller channels, a lot of channels that are flying under the radar. But if they can provide leaked information, credible leaked information about the new game, or provide some insights on the new game, that can get a lot of people. That can bring a lot of attention to their channel. So it's definitely good. And that's the reason why you're seeing kind of this oversaturation of Black Ops 2 gameplay, leaked information, just tips, videos, things like that. That's the reason you're gonna be seeing a lot of that. But I'm not here to leak information. I don't have any leaked information. I'm Joe Blow, just like you. I don't have any credible inside sources. I'm not. I don't have a ton of insight towards the game, but I thought I would give my 2 cents, to give a couple thoughts, give a couple opinions towards Black Ops 2, and kind of some of the things I'd like to see in it, and the possibility of some of the information that's came out, whether or not it's credible or not. Give some opinions towards that as well. So first and foremost, let me get this out of the way. I was under the assumption that Black Ops 2 was going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, right? I figured it was going to be Cold War, Vietnam era, possibly a few years in the future, to maybe open up the door for a couple guns that were made a little bit after Vietnam and Cold War era, just to bring a little weapon variety to the multiplayer. That's what I thought. That's what I initially thought going in. I'm like, alright, well, it's going to be direct sequel. That's my thought. And I actually came up, I sat here, I jotted down some ideas as they came to me of what I would like to see in terms of kill streaks, and what I'd like to see in terms of guns, and what I'd like to see in terms of death streaks. Yes, I said death streaks. And you guys are going to definitely love the death streak video, because death streak videos for me, they're going to be amazing. You're going to love every death streak they implement into that game. But that's why I think they should implement in the game anyway. You're going to love that video. But those videos are going to be coming in the future after we get a little bit more information about the time that Black Ops 2 is going to be based in, because some information popped up recently via Woody's Gamertag and via FPS Russia about the quad rotor. The quad rotor is apparently kind of a elite kill streak that's going to be featured in Black Ops 2, and the quad rotor is it's basically in its prototype stage right now, and a lot of people are considering it to be the big awesome kill streak, whereas a chopper gunner or an AC-130 in the Modern Warfare games. Basically, it's going to take over for that in this new Black Ops 2 game, where it's going to be the new awesome kill streak that everyone's going to want to run, that can drop you tons of kills and things like that. And that led a lot of people to the conclusion that Black Ops 2 was going to be set in the year 2030, because the quad rotor is not going to isn't planning to actually be see full service, or whatever you would like, whatever phrase you'd like to put there, until around that time. It's still in a prototype stage. But FPS Russia made a video using that prototype, blowing stuff up with it and things like that, and Woody's Gamertag made a couple of videos kind of commenting on it, giving his 2 cents towards it. And I'm just here to provide some speculation, whether or not, I'm not trying to discredit either one of them. I'm just saying, chances are they probably have a lot of information that neither you or I have. Chances are, with as big as they are, they probably have some more information than I have. I'm just here to say there's still a possibility that Black Ops 2 might not be set 20 years in the future, right? Quad rotors, if you guys don't know, have been around since the 1920s. There's been prototypes of quad rotors since the 1920s and 1930s. These things have been around for a long time. The exact prototype that FPS Russia was using, now that's more of a modern one. There's a chance of that. But when you look back at Treyarch's field history, what games has Treyarch had a major hand in developing? Call of Duty 3, a World War II shooter. Call of Duty World at War, a World War II shooter. Call of Duty Black Ops, a Vietnam/Cold War and one mission in the campaign, the World War II shooter, right? That Treyarch is more of a historical-based development company. They don't make modern style shooters. That's more of the style of Infinity Ward. So the chances, while it is possible that Black Ops 2 could just be thrown out there to be a futuristic game, that's possible. That could happen. That'd be something completely different. And looking at it from a marketing standpoint, I would definitely understand why Treyarch would want to go with that. Because in my mind, I was predicting Black Ops 2 to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. But that's kind of stale. It's kind of boring. It's the same thing. And they're like, oh well, it's probably just gonna be Black Ops 2, the same thing, just different guns, different maps, and maybe a couple new kill streaks. Same thing, just kind of run of the mill things. And from a marketing standpoint, how much more money would Treyarch make off of this release if it was this whole new game that no one ever expected, set in the future even farther than Infinity Ward has actually gone? That would be something completely different. That would turn a lot of heads. That would add a lot of speculation. That would get a lot more buzz going around about this game and possibly help the launch of their game, sell a lot better than previously predicted if it was a standard sequel to Black Ops. That's a possibility. But whether or not any of this is true, I mean, who the hell knows? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know. Like I said, I'm sitting here with just simple speculation. Just basically giving you guys some thoughts, giving you guys some ideas of what I might possibly think. I'm actually going to look up the date right now. I'm going to type in Google Black Ops reveal trailer date. I don't remember the exact date, and I don't want to give you guys any false information or anything like that. But I heard it was coming up. I think it was at the beginning of May. There it is, May 1st. May 1st is when the Black Ops reveal trailer is going to be coming out. At sometime during the NBA Finals, their kind of return for debriefing thing. And basically, that's going to be letting us know. That's going to give us a lot more insight, a lot more, it's actually give us actual facts, actual footage to look at, rather than, just quote-unquote leaked pictures, which so far have all been proven to be false and just photoshopped. Like, there was one of the MP7, which was like an exact copy of the Modern Warfare 3 MP7, thrown into a different looking map, which it did look real. I'll admit, it did look real for a bit, but when you look at the MP7, you look at the glove of the guy holding the MP7, it's the exact same glove that they used in Modern Warfare 3, on your character's hand. So, but I'm yet to find any credible, leaked pictures, leaked sources. If you guys, I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this. If any of you guys actually have leaked information, or no, I guess that doesn't sound right. If any of you guys have any links to leaked information, if you guys have that, feel free to share it with everybody. Share it with everybody in the comment section below. If I find enough credible information, maybe I'll make another video discussing it. But up until then, I'm gonna wait until May 1st. I want to know. I want actual information. I don't want just sitting here people just sitting here speculating, much like I am right now. I've never been a big guy in leaked information and trying to figure out what's coming up for the new Call of Duty or anything in the future like that. I've always just been I've always been with the here and now and never really paid much attention to stuff in the future, because a lot of it's speculation, a lot of it's just people's thoughts and opinions towards stuff, which it is the topic. It's a very topical topic. That doesn't make sense, a topical topic, but it's a topic that a lot of people are interested in, right now. It's something a lot of people are interested in, and I think that half the problem with that is the fact that Modern Warfare 3 isn't exactly what all of us thought it was going to be, right? We were hoping for this fantastic shooter, Modern Warfare 2, without the bullshit. But now it's it's not anything like Modern Warfare 2 with more bullshit. A lot of people are frustrated, and that's why so many people are looking forward in the Black Ops 2 and looking towards, what we can expect out of the next Call of Duty, and hoping, here's the hoping that it's going to be better than Modern Warfare 3 was, right? Raise your glasses, everyone, or your Coca-Cola cans, or your Pepsi cans, or your Juicy Juice, or whatever it is you have sitting at your computer stand right now. Here's the hoping that Black Ops 2 is going to be a lot better than Modern Warfare 3. Now, mind you, Modern Warfare 3 is frustrating a lot, but I still, even to this day, still have those moments where I'm like, wow, this is fucking fun, because it's Call of Duty, and at the end of the day, Call of Duty is fun to me. And while there's a lot of stuff in Modern Warfare 3 that bugs the hell out of me, just frustrates the shit out of me, I can still have fun in that game. But final score 44-6 with 6 captures, 7 defends. Hand to Nero. Who says you can't play the objective and hold a high kill death ratio? But if you guys go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, please. What do you guys think about Black Ops 2? And what are you expecting? What are you hoping? So, you guys go ahead and let me know that in the comment section below. Definitely interested to read that. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Alright, well I hope you guys all enjoyed the thoughts and opinions expressed in here about what we know so far about Black Ops 2, but now it's time for the post-roll here on my channel. So here are my two most recent videos. On the left hand side of the screen you're going to find the latest episode of Mob Friday, a P90 mod playing free-for-all on hard hat. Pretty good video. Give you guys some nice tips and tricks as to, doing well in free-for-all on hard hat. And then on the right hand side of your screen, World War II. Will that be in Black Ops 3? It's another speculation video over some World at War gameplay discussing the possibility of another World War II shooter and the possibility of Black Ops 3 possibly containing World War II. If you're new around here and you like the way I commentate, you like the things I talk about, you can click subscribe right there on your screen. There's a link in the description to follow me on Twitter. And on the right hand side of your screen, the bottom right hand side of your screen, the mystery box. Oh no, the mystery box. Anything could be in there. Seriously, anything. So click where you feel like clicking, and it'll open up a new window. Remember to rate the video. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.